Three Thadou tribe church leaders shot dead in Manipur's Kangpokpi. The victims from the Thadou tribe were traveling in two vehicles and were returning to Kangpokpi from Churachandpur district when they were attacked midway. At least 3 people were shot dead, and several others injured after unidentified armed men ambushed their vehicles in Manipur's Kangpokpi district on Wednesday, triggering an immediate blockade along National Highway -2 and heightened tension in the region. The victims were 3 church leaders belonging to the Thadou Baptist Association, TBA, including former Manipur Baptist Convention, MBC, General Secretary V. Sitlu. The 2 others were identified as V. Kaigulan and Paugulan, a pastor. Sources said at least 5 others were injured in the attack and are currently undergoing treatment. The injured include other church leaders SM Hayapu, Hekai Simt and Pauthing, and drivers Lelan and Gaoming. According to reports, the victims were traveling in 2 vehicles and were returning to Kangpokpi from Churachandpur district after attending a TBA conference when they were attacked midway. Following the incident, an immediate blockade was imposed along National Highway -2, NH-2, a crucial lifeline connecting Manipur with Nagaland and the rest of the country. Tension also spread across Kangpokpi and adjoining Kuki settlements. Thadou leader and Manipur BJP spokesperson Michael Lamjathang, Thadou expressed grief over the killing of the church leaders. He added that the community has suffered a lot due to being wrongly identified during the ongoing violence in Manipur. Other Thadou leaders, including in neighboring Assam, have been killed by insurgents who oppose peace initiatives. The Thadou Inpi Manipur asserts the Thadou as a distinct tribe, a stand that Kuki organizations oppose. The Kuki Students' Organization, KSO, Churachandpur District, announced an emergency indefinite shutdown from 12:03 p.m. on Wednesday, condemning what it described as a heinous ambush and brutal killing of innocent TBA church leaders. The organization alleged a failure on the part of state law enforcement agencies to curb the activities of armed groups and appealed to the public and organizations to cooperate during the shutdown. Medical emergencies, press and media, electricity services, and religious ceremonies have been exempted from the blockade. The attack comes even as the conflict between the state's Meitei and Kuki-Zo communities has been continuing for 3 years. The Kuki Impi Manipur, KIM, condemned the attack, describing it as a cowardly and barbaric ambush. KIM said V. Sitlu recently participated in peace initiatives with the Nagaland Joint Christian Forum and JCF in Kohima aimed at fostering reconciliation and mutual understanding between communities. The organization termed the killing of unarmed church leaders a direct assault on ongoing peace and dialogue efforts, and urged the government to conduct a thorough investigation and bring those responsible to justice. One of the deceased, Vumthang Sitlu, had previously served as the General Secretary of the Manipur Baptist Convention. He had recently initiated a reconciliation meeting between Kukis and Nagas in Kohima because of the current tensions between the 2 communities, said Thangtanlin Hayakip, a leader of the Kangpokpi-based Committee on Tribal Unity. Referring to this, the Kuki Inpi Manipur said in a statement, "During the meeting, Christian leaders from both communities deliberated upon peaceful coexistence, restraint, and dialogue as the only path forward amidst growing tensions. It is therefore profoundly heartbreaking and enraging that a man who dedicated himself to peace and reconciliation should fall victim to such a merciless and calculated act of violence." Alleging the involvement of the armed Naga group Zeliangrong United Front, it stated, "Today's heinous ambush upon unarmed church leaders and civilians constitutes a direct assault on the spirit of peace itself." Further, Kuki Inpi questions the intent and timing behind such a heinous and cowardly attack at a moment when sincere peace initiatives and dialogue were being encouraged by church leaders and civil society organizations to foster understanding and restore harmony between communities. While the Manipur government is yet to officially respond to the incident, Nagaland Chief Minister Nefiu Rio said, "I strongly condemn the brutal killing of Kuki church leaders in Manipur. Such barbaric violence against innocent lives is unacceptable and has no place in any civilized society. My condolences to the bereaved families and the church community during this time of grief."